expound on it the best way
So what's the
we
solution?
can. You said what?
What is the solution?
The solution is somebody in the comments said that we were asking about where are the black leaders, and he said basically, you do it. In a nutshell, that's what he said. Well, you do it. You be the leader. You lead yourself. Lead your own. But at the end of the day, it was a white man saying that. It was a white man saying that. Okay? And what he don't realize, like for real, Malcolm wasn't by himself. He had an army behind him, small army, equivalent to some of these small militias in the U.S. Black Panthers. Come on now. They had chapters all across the U.S.
Still do.
You feel me? Still do. All across the U.S. in numbers. Everybody who spoke publicly and politically about the social injustice and the systematic, how the United States is, they have a group. But as far as those type of, I don't care if they kill me attitude, nobody has that. There's no Leonidases here. There's no Shaka Zulus here that are ready to go to war. They say it. And I ain't gonna even say the ones that I've seen and respect their views, Instagrams, public forums, and when they speak, even some of the entertainers. But no matter what, those entertainers don't want to lose their money. They don't want to lose those endorsements. You see what happened to homeboy who just beating his wife, the basketball player, right? He lost $173 million.
Yeah, I saw about that.
Contract. You know what I mean? And so he played for Charlotte. I don't know his name right offhand, but he played for Charlotte. $173 million contract. So as fast as, entertainer, you know what I mean? So nobody wants to lose their money because they know there's people cutting your checks and you can get fired, so to speak, from your job. Yep. They can take things from you. They can push those buttons to really blacklist you. So that's why all of the leaders, quote unquote, that are in entertainment, that's why they don't speak so much on the things that happen. You'll have them saying it's bad or it's crazy after they get clearance from their, respective companies that pay them. They got to get a clearance first. Then they can speak on it, but then they have a cue card. They got to read off that. You know what I mean? So it ain't gonna change, man. It's never gonna change. It hasn't changed. Like if you see somebody stuck in their ways, man.
Something gotta give. Something gotta change eventually.
We
got to think,
The
I guess,
only
in
way
a
it's
more
gonna
positive way, but something has got to change, because you can't just continue
I'm gonna
to do
tell you
this
something.
over and over and over.
No.
Listen, the only way it's gonna change is we get some of these privilege on our team. That's the only way. That's the only way.
And then we ain't gonna get the privilege until we have wealth. Until you master life insurance and learn how to make life insurance your own bank. Until you learn how to pass something on. You know what I mean? When we have money, then we'll have power. That's when things can change. But at the end of the day, it's not. I'm gonna just yesterday, bro. Just yesterday, it was me, my sister's husband, and my cousin's husband stayed here in the community we live in. Keep in mind, we live in Pleasantville. If you don't know what Pleasantville is, look it up.
That sounds like something out of a
We
movie.
stayed at the house. Yeah, for real. We in Pleasantville. So we got a neighborhood pool. Super clean, bro. Super clean. All right. The girls, the women and the children go up to the pool and they go, they together. It was like 10 white families out there. Soon as my people got
They
up
started
there,
leaving.
They left.
those families started leaving.
I already know where you're going with it.
Like, hold up, no, you don't know where I'm going with it, bro. Check this out. So, yeah, it was racism at the pool, but this is what they did. Not only did they leave, it was one white family that stayed and slowly packed up their stuff and left. Well, of course, there's large houses right on the other side of the pool. It's a community pool, large houses, where people on their balcony have the American banner flags hanging, and they having a shindig at their house, right? Well, they proceeded to throw fireworks at my family members as they were chilling. They throwing half-stick dynamites. You know, the type that when it blows up on the whole block, you hear it and it set off alarms.
Yeah.
We heard it in the house like, oh, somebody got a half a stick of that. I said, somebody got a half a stick of that. Somebody said, that's an inmate. I said, no. Inmates just pop loud. I said, that's a half a stick of dynamite. That's what we used to do in the hood in Chicago, right? So I said, well, who's doing that, right? My sister comes back with my elder aunt, you know what I mean? They said, y'all won't believe what just happened to us. We was like, what? They said, man, they was throwing fireworks like right where we were sitting. They was on their balcony and in their yard throwing fireworks at the women and children. So my sister brought my aunt and, you know, most of the kids back. But my brother-in-law, we was still here. And we was like, what? Well, where Nisha, you know, which is my sister. And they said, she's still up there. Her and Desi, my niece. And so Nisha came back and she said, you know why I stayed? She said, yeah, because when y'all start leaving, they literally start clapping and cheering and then told the ladies, the white ladies, y'all did good. Y'all did good making them leave. So they said they turned around and they said they gave a standing ovation when y'all left. So we stayed because of that. So, you know, us, we angry at the same time, but I live here. I park my car here when I go on the road. You feel me? My sister's here by herself. You know what I mean? So I was like, it ain't gonna change, bro. It is what it is.
No, we got to organize.
It is what it is.
We got to continue to organize. Yeah. I mean, going down and voting and going to your political councilman and all that ain't gonna do much. You got to do way beyond something like that.
No.
Black folks got to wake up. They got to start reading the news. They got to be alert. They got to protect themselves. Yeah. They got to be on point. And we got to organize, you know, stuff like this, you know, continue to do stuff like this, watch stuff like this, no matter what, you know, you just got to just pay attention to what's going on and just get more involved. And we can't be divided. We definitely got to come together because, I mean, we see what's going on. I mean, you got an incident that just happened yesterday, something you directly speaking on, with all the other madness that's going on and all the other millions of people that got their own stories of what's happening out there right here in America. And this is around